Welcome again to the test line this midnight hour special time, 12 a.m. at Roundabout. Somewhere roundabout in Accra, GH. What I've always set up and always presented to the table is fire, air, and then waters. I don't think we can come to what the level to understanding that once we get to do the right and excellent thing, you try to cut it short and broadcast, and then you try to connect it to what the devil, who we don't want to say, we don't want to have on our very line. Out of here. It looks very nice. It looks beauty in the modern as you see cars. So I'm not a person you have heard. I'm not Emmanuel. And I'm not an old man. This is myself in the sitting and reality. I don't have any of your so-called covenant to things that we do not know. I have no father of anybody keeping any old generation covenant to things that are rotten dead as you think it. And I'll show you what I have. This is the original things. That's what we keep in West and in the Most High world. And that is a soul that worketh, the one who birthed Sunday and the Sunday itself. They are souls angels working. They are not corruption. They are not dead. We are not streaming through the head of a human being that you think is magic or dwarf. We don't have any stream from that angle. We don't have any of that thing. Let me keep things up. Out of this way. What about this way? What are out of this way? Come out of this way, disappear right now. Out of this way. Out of this way right now. Out of this place right now. Come out of the magical shade of the Lord. Out of this place. You are not a human being that we should keep around after being birthed. You have been birthed, yet we don't need you because you are not the Lord. Your throne and to whatever I talk about is corruption. We can't be talking and roaring. We are not human being dead. We are not dead. Out of this place. Come out of here. Who told you that you can come with your flame your way? Not a fire flame your way, but a smoke fire. Not a flame your way. Look at how I can live a life. A person who served nations, work, heard managerial operations, and position for ruling, and non-working and working state of spirit. Keeping souls of many return. What do you regard as a God, if indeed you understand spirit? Is it the one keeping souls dead continuously? Out of here, out of here, out of here, out of here. You see your demons, that's what they do. So when you see such a person from a different source of what I'm doing, and they are only disturbing at the same time healing, would you say that I respect or they respect, or we respect both of us? What would you say it is? What is your judgment on such things that will be happening? Are you the one saying the people who are asleep at this time, and somebody is not sleeping, and those who are not sleeping, they are both doing a different sound? Out of this place. Once you are not learned, I'm not giving my kingdom whatsoever to your level because it will never happen again. I'm the one telling you. Because you can't even recall anywhere in the generation to be my name and working. Because you have become so much that what nobody have ever known is this, that is revealed in the flesh and spirit at the same time. You can't show the difference between spirit and flesh. Because the only one who is the reason things will happen in reality is myself. And that's why you're doing it. And wherever we travel, we're going to find it. We're going to see that. You are a corrupt, total corruption, total disrespect, total disobedience. There's no God, nothing God in you than the demon of you, which is the thing you are referring to as God. And this demon, you cannot come to the technology people have made with a person corrupt, whereas the technology was not in corruption. Now you try to make the technology, saying that it's demon. Now you have brought somebody from water world, a demon, a person who has no head, yet big head, a person whose head is with filled water, yet nothing is in it, a ghost, a rotten situation. And you are corrupting those persons with the people who are not corrupt. How can you have a place for a God? You are not a God. Because you don't even have anywhere to show up than what I have suffered righteously. Look at my voice. This is what they try to do to change somebody's head, to switch it. Who are you to be on the channel? These channels have been made before you have had your prostitute birth with the head of a shrine and marine. Where we are not operating in marine. Where in marine do they experience darkness of this kind? Or when it's darkness, you come out of that place. so that you leave the waters. And then you come to a place we set fire. Or, all the same, you say this is underwater so that the fire is working. That's why you deceive people. You say that the sun is set or sun set in water. Do you know what you say? Have you gone to the farthest place or the sun? Do you even know who was named Set and to rise? Do you understand all these things? So you have to have it. How you get yourself deceiving people. And the deceit is nothing that when it is corrupt, and it doesn't bring anything good, yet you are trained to say you hope that it brings good. What good is it you find than spoiling what is righteousness? What is the foundation of this earth? If it is shaken to be that righteousness, who would you find as a seed talking righteousness? Everything that comes under sport, in the sport of the word of the law. Once it's sport is sport. Everything of yours, except kingdom-wise, how we build, individually purpose, that becomes what it is. Not every one of us. What I build is never yours. Don't you see that I have to get to heal and heal even what I'm saying? Once you begin to broadcast and then they end it, then you restart, then they connect it to what? A different person, which is a different realm. That F RAM, I'm also operating with my F RAM. You don't have it. I sit and do it live, and I tell you what you are in spirit, whether I don't see you, but I know what you are doing. Watching what you are doing, telling what you are doing, because even what I'm saying is sound in the voice. So that I'm telling them what they have to watch and what they are listening to. Myself doing it, you ought to say, is somebody. Is your man, Emmanuel? Is anybody called Emmanuel here? I'm the only one sitting Bekoe in Sylvester, Kwasi, with the fire here. Is the fire named after you, or you already know the name? Or you don't see the fire flames? Do you think we are joking? How we made a war out of no rest? I made it continuously. Is this, I will give you no rest until you are consumed, destroyed. This is myself. I don't have any twins of any brotherhood. Thanks. This is where we end the live broadcast. There's no hell. It's no hell of you where you see such a color and you have it on the display. You see that when I begin to do righteously, but then later when we just give you a location, then you are beginning to what? To think you know where we are and that you are doing wrong. What we do in the houses or places we find, then you begin to quicken the people to be to be like you are the one what use to fight righteousness with wrong. Already you are judged because we are not the same. I don't have any family with anybody called Emmanuel anyway. I don't have anybody called God. I don't have anybody called Christianity. You have named the people to the same people who have what? No knowledge of what they are saying the name even is. Yet you also what? Become such a big ball's head. Worshipping, claiming you are worshipping. You and the one who is not learned. Who is now being that person if we should throw out bullet bombs? They have those names without keeping the law, without doing anything. And worshipping maybe shrine, going after somebody's what? Ugly throwing things away. And you, the one who claim you've schooled, you are also what? Not learned to know who they say what throw away. And the one who is not learned has been placed on the works you claim after school, you should have been given the best place to know him. You don't know it. And they are also not aware of what they have been given. And they are also going about drinking, getting drunk and entertaining wrong. And you, the one who claim you've schooled, you are also not learned. And they have to find you with your own doing. What? It's very sad to have it. But I don't broadcast sad news. It is a shame. I don't broadcast shame. I will have to talk about it in reality. Do you think my head is in the voice? You are saying that somebody should show age. You don't know that you cannot prove anything anyway. As far as it concerns myself, I am the great Kwasi Bekoe, not the ghost. My family were not people who were rotten dead. You are not the one keeping them. Because we have not healed the Lord to your level of distraction where you have never schooled. My family are the school and who have taught an educationist and the kings and queens. So they could not come to your level. When they die, you are not the Lord of death, neither Lord of life, to keep any of them. As you can't keep myself, so we make a war. It's a covenant, you can't keep myself. You have no power. And I render you useless scarlet, as a firefly and the smoke. So rendered you out to useless nothing. You can do the wrong thing. This is what you do. So people who are not learned or any not the L, they will never know. They will never know what is wrong. And they will never know it. Except somebody righteously made a war. That's why it is revealed. As I show you the revelation, as you don't see it as a human being. And you have also no knowledge what is written as a book. And what is written as a book, they told you should correspond and make it creation in flesh, so that when you see it, you see that you have seen the revelation. It's myself, not the people who are having as a channel revelation. I've never been there. So that is what will show you that even though as they have mentioned revelation as a channel, to have the people revealed if indeed is the reality, I have never been there. But I've revealed myself to them. But I've never been on that channel. Because I don't think somebody can host myself better than the channel that I've created with the spirit of myself that came from heaven, not the spirit of earth. It's a live broadcast. Thanks. It's a good, nice, and good news where we got a worldly views like this.